It's Small Business Saturday, so we caught up with a few of our local shops right here around Spokane.
Mostly clear skies out there right now, but some light snow on the way for your Sunday.
This journey has been so amazing. I literally wouldn't trade it for the world.
Washington State women's soccer returns home after advancing to the College Cup semifinals for the first time in program history.
We're taking a live look at Riverfront Park right now, where the grand tree lighting ceremony is underway. We'll bring you more on that later, coming up in the broadcast. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. I'm Shayna Walltower. Well, it was a perfect day to celebrate Small Business Saturday, but tomorrow is a different story. Meteorologist Michelle Boss is in the Weather Center with all the details on some snow that we're expecting tomorrow.
Yeah, we are expecting a little bit of snow across the region tomorrow. On any other day, it might not be that big of a deal, but a lot of folks hitting the roads. So, of course, you want to pay special attention to those road conditions as you're out and about. Satellite and radar pictures showing mostly clear skies across eastern Washington and North Idaho. Pretty nice day, even though it was a little bit on the chilly side. Here's a look at the snowfall estimates for tomorrow. Computer models coming in with just a little bit lighter amounts than what we were seeing yesterday. It was going to be generally light, but now we're looking at amounts from about 0 to 1 inch of snow across most of eastern Washington and North Idaho. That snow moving into the Spokane area by tomorrow afternoon. Here's a look at your mountain travel forecast. Tomorrow, are going to see light snow and Snoqualmie and Stevens Pass, some light snow at Lookout, and a wintry mix along that I-84 corridor. So could be some messy travel weather on the roads there. Monday, if you can hold off until then, looks a little bit better. Partly sunny across the Cascades, only isolated snow at Lookout, and much drier weather along I-84. As far as air travel, looks like the chance of some mixed precipitation both at Seattle and Portland early in the morning. By later in the afternoon, if you have a later flight, just looks like a chance of rain. High temperatures in the 40s there. Denver and Salt Lake look clear for Sunday connections on your air travel, and then Monday looking good all across the region. Here's a look at the next 12 hours locally. It's going to be a chilly one. Temperatures in the low 20s this evening and overnight. We will see increasing clouds tomorrow by late morning and some snow for the afternoon. High temperatures in the lower 30s. Warming trend for Monday and Tuesday. We should see highs climbing above freezing.
All right, cold, cold, cold. Thank you so much, Michelle. Well, whether you're a newbie or an expert, if skiing is on your list of activities, the Inland Northwest ski season is officially underway. Schweitzer Mountain and Silver Mountain over in Idaho are both now open for the season. Also in Idaho, Lookout Pass will be open 7 days a week starting on December 14th. And over the border here in Washington, Mount Spokane will open for the season opener on December 7th. And 49 Degrees North will officially open on December 20th. And the holiday spending continued in Spokane today with plenty of local shops to choose from for Small Business Saturday. Hundreds of people enjoyed what our local businesses had to offer, including our KREM 2's Brandon Jones. He joins us live right now from Riverfront Park, where the grand lighting of the tree celebration is underway. Brandon, how are things looking over there?
Shayna, things are looking great, and yesterday I spoke to a local business in Kendall Yards who told me they love Small Business Saturday, and honestly I can tell why. There are so many great things going on today in Spokane. One of those includes the lighting of the Christmas tree, but I'm going to get into that a bit later. First, I want you to check out what I got into earlier today. Alright, so I couldn't tell you to come support local businesses without actually practicing what I preach. So I'm in downtown Spokane right now. It is a beautiful day, and I'm just going to check out and see what I can find. First up was the Liberty Building that has Uncle's Games and Auntie's Bookstore. I told myself I was going to read 3 books before the end of the year, so I'll try to find something. I won't talk about how that goal has been going so far, but I will say you can find any book you could pretty much think of at Auntie's. It's a great spot to go Christmas shopping, especially because it's attached to a game store that's board game heaven. Just popped out of Uncle's Games. Blown away, overwhelmed. Let me just tell you, there's so many cool things in there. I saw like Twister, Guess Who, all of those type of board games that I played growing up. Both of those stores had cool vibes, and I saw multiple people walk through with their shop small bags. Flip it around, that's really cool. The next place I'll take you is a walk down the street to Boots Bakery. Thank you. This is one of the first places I came to here in Spokane, and the food was quite excellent. Locally owned business. This is a completely vegan spot that has a flexible menu. You've got pastries, savory food, coffee, and even a bar all in one building. I sat down and went to work on a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. Once I left there, I had to check out progress on the tree. It's going up, it's going up, it's going up. An eventful day it was. Yeah, and as you can see, the tree is not lit yet, but the energy most certainly is. And I'm here with my friend Colleen. She was out here. She's got music right now in her headphones, Christmas music, of course. And Colleen, how are you feeling today?
Really good.
Feeling really good, right?
Yes.
And what's your favorite part about the holiday season?
I like everything.
You like everything?
Yes.
You're telling me you made some ornaments. They got some different places just set up. They give Christmas hats out here. And she's got a really cool ornament I want you to show. She highlighted her sister and everything. So Carrie and Katie. And it's a beautiful ornament. And I've heard the Nutcracker out here. It's got me in the Christmas spirit. So I'm going to stick around for a minute. And we're gonna kind of just wait for things to get popping off. If you really wanted to see a comedical show, I would hop on that ice right there, and that wouldn't be great, but I'm gonna stay out here for a while. Live in Riverfront Park, Brandon Jones, KREM 2 News.
Oh my gosh, Brandon, looks like you had the most exciting day out of all of us here. It looks like you're having a lot of fun out there. Thanks, Brandon. Well, people are prone to spending quite a bit of money for Black Friday deals, but as they do add up. But this year, you may have had to dig a little deeper into your wallet. People spent an average of $1,050 this year. That's about $40 more per person than last year. Analysts anticipate overall holiday spending to hit a record $715 billion in the last 2 months of 2019. That's a 5.2% increase and the strongest growth in 5 years. Economists say wage growth and higher employment put more cash in shoppers' pockets. And with all the holiday festivities and big sporting events, you may have missed that the election was finally certified this week. That means we now know the final numbers for both votes and total spending. So now we can determine exactly how much money each candidate spent per vote. Our political reporter Casey Decker takes one final look at how effective all that spending really was.
Between donors and independent support, every Nadine Woodward vote cost roughly $20. That's significantly more than each Stuckert vote, about $16. Both are more than any candidate spent per vote in the last 3 elections. Only 2 candidates even reached double digits. The money, of course, paid off for Woodward. She'll be the next mayor after a tight contest. Things actually get much more interesting in the council president race. In the past 3 elections, no candidate spent even $4 per vote. This year, the winner, Brienne Begg, spent just under $5. Cindy Wendell was the runner-up. She and her supporters spent $18.49 per vote. That's nearly 4 times as much. In this race, at least, money was not everything. And for the rest of the council, spending was about on par with the last election in 2017, a range of spending levels depending on the race. Andy Rathbun spent by far the most overall, and more than anyone 2 years ago. He lost anyway. But the most spent per vote was Michael Cathcart at around $15, actually less than the leader in 2017. That year, Andy Dunnow spent more than $15 per vote.
That was Casey Decker reporting. Well, the Washington State women's soccer team took the program to new heights yesterday. The Cougs advanced to the College Cup semifinals for the first time in program history. Today, the team flew back home. Karthi Venkatraman was there and joins us now to tell us about the welcoming party for the Cougs.
Yeah, it was just clear that this team has inspired the community. There was high levels of buzz and excitement as the team continues to succeed at the highest level. The team was honored to have so many people show up to the airport to see them land. Fans lined up the runway as the flight with the Washington State women's soccer team landed. A moment this team will cherish forever.
It's amazing. Coug Fam just extends all over the U.S. and it's just so amazing that we have such great support even when we're across the country and we can come home and they can just show us so much love.
It's incredible. I mean, everybody's lined up. It's freezing out, there's snow on the ground. People show up on their Thanksgiving weekend to support our soccer team. It's amazing.
I would say my favorite part is coming back and seeing this support system. I think it's so cool to see everybody on our side and so cool to have everybody here with us.
The Cougs have been gone for nearly 2 weeks. The last 3 games, they've been on the East Coast. They started by beating 1-seeded Virginia and then West Virginia. Then last night, they beat South Carolina on Micaiah Minnis' golden goal in overtime.
It's insane. I don't expect to score as a defender, and it's just crazy.
I jumped up in the stands and sliced my leg up and everything like that, but that's great. We got to do it.
The team has returned home, but it won't be long before they play again. This Friday, they play another 1 seed in North Carolina.
For us, another business trip.
Boston State came into the tournament unseeded, but has quickly shown this was never a Cinderella story.
That's what we built this program to do the last 5 years.
It was in the making the whole time.
We're not scared of everyone. We're ready to play, and we're not going to give up no matter what.
The Cougs are 2 wins away from claiming a national title, and they've inspired this community to believe that anything is possible. It's pretty neat that they keep winning all these games.
I know.
They're unseeded into the tournament, but they've been knocking off some of the top seeds left and right. They're going to play North Carolina this Friday. That game is going to be at 4 p.m. Television, still undecided what it's going to air on, but watch ESPN's where all the games have been, so I would look there first.
All right, sounds good. Karthik, thank you so much. Well, still ahead tonight, we're learning more about the convicted terrorist who stabbed 2 people to death and injured 3 others on the London Bridge last night. Today, authorities are explaining why he was released early from prison.